Hey guys, Demon here. This is the intro, not the actual video, but hope you enjoy it. Hey guys, Demon here, and I'm doing another Adventure Time review. This time, two episodes actually. I'm pretty sure the first one's Hot Diggity Doom, or Hot Diggity Damn? No, I think it's Hot Diggity Doom. The second one is The Comet, I think. I'm pretty sure it is The Comet and Hot Diggity Doom. Anyways, let's start off with the Comet and stuff. Or not the Comet, Hot Diggity Doom. So, this episode, this is like the last two episodes of season 6, I think. And it starts off with them having an election with the King of Ooh and Princess Bubblegum at the Candy Kingdom. I don't know how they can have an election because if you're a princess, it's like it's a monarchy, not a democracy. Yet somehow they got legally to have an election, which I don't understand since it's a monarchy and not not a like a what's it called again? Monarchy and damn it, I forgot what it's called. I think I just said it a few minutes ago too, like a few seconds ago. No, democracy. Sorry. So it's a monarchy, not a democracy. I don't know how they got the election, but they did. Whatever, I guess. And the King of Ooh wins because the candy people are kind of stupid, and Princess Bubblegum should have known that, but she did not because she didn't listen to Peppermint Butler. Peppermint Butler is probably the smartest candy people. Why are there banana candy people? Banana candy people. Banana guards. Bananas aren't candy. I'm just saying. Anyways, let's get into the review. So this episode starts off with the King of Ooh oohing all the candy people into voting for him, and he's the new princess. Which doesn't make any sense in the first place because you need to be a queen or a king to run a country. Princesses usually only run the country like when their father and mother are away, sort of thing. Shouldn't Princess Bubblegum be a queen? Huh. Just a question, I guess. If she married someone, would she be a queen? Would they be a king? I don't know. Anyways, Princess Bubblegum gets outvoted by the King of Ooh because the King of Ooh is a scam artist. Almost as bad as Finn's dad. But yeah, he's a scam artist, so she gets outvoted by him. And then the Catalyst Comet is getting very close to Ooh. And the princess never really says anything about this. Yet she does know it's coming closer. Yet she doesn't say anything. I don't know what she would do because it's the Catalyst Comet, so it's just going to blow up everything. So I don't know what she would be able to do to stop it. So yeah, the Catalyst Comet's coming. The princess is actually surprised, like, PB's actually surprised at the end. Like, why is it so purple out here, she says. She's surprised at the end, which is kind of interesting to think about. And everybody's freaking out because it's coming at the same time. All the candy people are freaking out because it's coming. And Finn and Jake and Ordorg, or Gunther, whichever one you want to call it. I call him Ordorg. He is on Princess Bubblegum's spaceship that she made. I guess she made it some time ago, or she's been making it. He's on her spaceship to go up to the Catalyst Comet, and we'll talk about that in the next. Well, actually, right now. So the Comet, pretty interesting episode. This episode is right off of the last episode. Princess Bubblegum comes outside and says pretty much like, "What the heck? Someone's jacking my stuff." and she's just like, Finn and Jake, you deal with them. And at the end, she kind of says something that kind of bothers me. She's like, Pepper Brother, what do you think about Finn and Jake? He's like, oh, 50-50. And she's not sad or anything. That kind of bothers me. It's like, oh, come on. It's like, the least you could do is feel a little bit sad. You might lose a friend or two, you know. You might lose two of your friends. But nah, you're not sad at all because you're a fucking asshole. I don't know, man. I just think that's kind of asshole-ish. If two of my friends went up to space and I didn't know if they were coming back or not, I'd be a little bit more than just like, yeah, that's everything in life, 50-50. Yeah, that's everything. I don't know. I think I'd be like, huh, that sucks, you know. I'd at least be like that, you know. But anyways, this episode, they find out that it's Morgulord, and that Gunther's Morgulord, I guess. Finn's grass arm comes back, grass sword, I should say. It turns into his whole arm, though. It was pretty interesting to see, actually. And the comet turns into a bean, I guess. It turns into like a living bean. A living bean. Am I saying that right? Am I just saying bean like a food? Or am I saying like bean? A living bean. I don't know. It sounds very similar, but am I saying that right? Anyways, whatever. The comet turns into a living thing. Finn talks to it, and as I said, Martin just says, "Oh, I'll go with you, Comet." And Finn's just like, "Why do you always do this? You're gonna abandon me again, Dad?" You know? And he's just like, "When you burn as many bridges as I do, all you can do is go forward." Which is true, I guess. If you burn all the bridges behind you, all you can do is go forward. Although that might not be good, might be bad, might be good, who knows. So it's pretty interesting to see. And at the end, he just leaves. And Finn's okay with it because he's like, yeah, I guess so. He wasn't really a dad in the first place, so I can see why he's okay with it. Pretty interesting to see. I hope he comes back, though, Martin. And he gets to see Min, or what was her name again? Yeah, Min. Yeah, he gets to see her again as her robot self. And we get a little bit more backstory on that. And then Banana Man's up there, so he takes them all home. He takes Jake home, Finn home, and Morgulord, which turns back into Gunther. But he accidentally takes Morgulord home because Morgulord just grabs onto the ship and falls with it. It's a pretty interesting episode, actually. Yeah, so Finn takes on Morgulord and wins with his grass sword, or grass arm at this point, I guess. And the comet turns into like a living thing, a living entity that takes away Finn's dad and also the cosmic moth. I don't know why I took away the moth with him. But yeah, it tells Finn, like, you can come with me to the beginning and the end and see what I have to offer, or you can go back to your normal life. He's like, you're not making my life sound too bad. And and it's just like, well, it's not bad. Like, I never said it was bad. I just said I'm giving you a different option, sort of thing. So it's pretty interesting to think about. And Finn at the end decides to live his life. You know what else is kind of bugging me in this episode? Finn says that he's 16 to his dad, right? I'm just saying, shouldn't Finn be a little bit taller? Because Marceline and Princess Bubblegum are taller than Finn. And yet, when I was 16, I'm pretty sure I hit like most of my growth spurts. I'm sure you can hit a growth spurt after you're 16, I mean. But when I was 16, I was pretty much as tall as I was going to be for the rest of my life. You know, like, I might have grew like an inch more, or maybe 2 inches more. But I was pretty much as tall as I was going to be. Yet Finn is short. Is he always going to be short? Because in the pillow world, I guess you would call it, he was pretty tall. Yet in this world, he's pretty short. How long is it going to take him to hit that growth spurt? I'm just saying, how long is he going to be that short? Is he ever going to grow up? Is he ever going to grow any taller? Maybe he's just going to be a small person for the rest of his life. I don't know. He's just small for his age. I don't know, man. When I was 16, I was like at pretty much my maximum height. I might have been like an inch or two shorter than my maximum height, but that's pretty much as far as I was going to grow. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, it's kind of odd to me, because when I see like 16-year-olds, they're pretty much like the same height they're going to be for the rest of their lives. Although, as I said, some do grow a little bit more when they're 16, but I don't know, man. It's just weird. I think he should be taller by this point. I don't know how long it's going to take him to grow those extra few feet. If he's ever going to grow them at all, I guess. I guess he could just be that height forever. But I don't know. Marceline's was a normal human, and Princess Bubblegum is a candy person. I assume Finn would be at least as tall or taller than them. But maybe he'll just be short. I don't know. Just something that annoys me on Adventure Time. That Finn's so short yet he's so old at the same time. I don't know, man. Just annoys me. But anyways, this episode pretty good. The ending, most people would say like the grass sword thing was like a cheap out for him to win. I kind of like the grass sword thing though, and we all know what if you've watched Adventure Time, you all know what the grass sword thing leads up to, which is even better, which is Fern. But I won't talk about that until later episodes. I guess I already have talked about it actually because I have reviews of those. But anyways, that's my review. Hope you liked it. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and share. As always, my friends, stay sane. Peace. Hey guys, this is the outro. Just want to remind you that if you want to subscribe, you can press the circle, or if you want to watch another video, you can press the square. And also, if you like the video, give a like, leave a comment, share it. As always, my friends, stay sane.